Hey, what's going on, folks? Thank you for joining. I know most of you will be watching this on a recorded stream. It's pretty late over here. But hope you guys had a nice day. Thanks for joining. So tonight, I decided to hang out a little bit and go over the NFT market, a couple of different markets. So let's go ahead and do that. You know, we haven't talked much about the Melo Ball NFT drop, which happened quite a while ago. Gosh, I want to say back in June, maybe in June, maybe in May, but somewhere around there. So the LaMelo Ball NFT already dropped. This is its own thing. This is actually put out by LaMelo Ball himself. Rookie of the Year, 2021, Charlotte Hornets player. He created his own NFT. And this NFT is going to follow him throughout his career, lifelong. So this is really cool. Nobody's ever done this before. He's really pioneering this. He's developed an NFT that follows him in his career, in his lifetime. So think about that. I mean, we don't have an NFT like that right now. An NFT that follows the player and actually evolves over the course of his career. So now that these have dropped, the only place to pick them up now is secondhand on OpenSea. These right here were the original prices. And they didn't go by dollars. They went by Ethereum. This is on the Ethereum blockchain. And it is powered by Chainlink, working with Chainlink, my favorite altcoin, to provide the updates on his stats, which evolved the NFT. So these were the 4 that were available. You can see how many were minted and how much it cost to mint them. So these prices are past history. I bought several of the Red Mars at 0.01 Ethereum each. And I bought one of the Blue Neptune at 0.1 Ethereum. So what does that come out to? The 0.1 Ethereum comes out to about $400. So I paid about $400 for the Blue Neptune. And I bought 7 of the Red Mars at about $40 a piece, right? 35, 40 bucks a piece. And that's how many were minted of each NFT. 6,500 of the red, 1286 of the blue, 152 of the silver, and 132 of the gold. So the gold one was running about $10,000 there, right? Maybe about $9,000 to buy one of those. So if we take a look to see what these are worth on the MarketPlace now, what have these gone up or down to after the drop has ended? Because the drop only lasted for about a week or two. So you had about a week or two to buy any of these. And as you can see by the numbers, I mean, this is a Rookie of the Year. I'm sure a lot of basketball fans would have jumped all over this if they knew about it. But this was hardly promoted by one individual. Certainly not by the NBA, right? They're not part of it or anything. So this is it. There's 2,700 owners of 8,100 NFTs. And as you can see, the floor price here on OpenSea is 0.03. So that means the Red Mars that we bought at 0.01 has tripled in price at a minimum. And here they are. And if we go to a blue one, see if I can filter for a blue one that I paid 0.1 for. What are those going for? I'll just scroll down since I'm not familiar with the menu options. I think I saw it for 3 times the original sale price. Looks like they've actually gone up a little bit since I looked at it last. So what are these then? These are for sale also? Let me click on one of these. Oh, these aren't for sale. These are just everybody's. You could make an offer on them. So you really have to filter it over here. I'm not sure how to. Oh, here we go. I can just type in blue up here. It's not that easy, is it? Let's see if this works. Let's see if this helps me get up there. Maybe increase the price a little bit. Where we see any blues. All right, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna fuck with that no more. It's making me spin. So let me cut that shit out. So anyway, they gone up a little bit. So if you want to buy the blue ones now, I think you're paying double. And I think I think it was the same for the I think it was the same for the blue Neptune. I think they're about 0.2. I think they were also double. And I didn't look at the silver or the gold. So let's take a look at these supercharged NFTs. And what's really cool is they're really inventing this as, or maybe not so. This actually seems pretty planned, but they're not sharing everything with us exactly until we get closer to all the events. So, for example, this drop room, we knew that we were going to be involved in raffles and different things. We didn't know to what extent or how it was going to work. And then they finally created this drop room as of recent. Okay, so this is new. And this has been up for, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks. I think they gave everybody about 3 or 4 weeks to figure out how to connect their wallet and enter the drop. And it isn't that easy. So anybody who's not familiar with crypto probably is having a hard time buying this or figuring it out. I had to dedicate some time and effort and thought to do all of this stuff. And I was able to do it. but you need to connect the MetaMask wallet to this platform. And once you own your collectibles, what you want to do is this is what's important here. If you own these and you didn't know, there's only 4 days left to enter this. And if you don't enter, you're just going to be left out. And, you paid good money for these things. So you don't want to be left out of the drops. So you click on enter the drop, and you'll need to connect your MetaMask wallet, which I did. And so so it'll tell you to enter here and connect your wallet. And it says here that owners of the Red Mars, Blue Neptune, and Silver Moon can enter to win one of the gold Evolve NFTs. One winner will be chosen from each tier using Chainlink VRF. To enter, you need to send a transaction, and all of your eligible cards from your wallet will be submitted into the raffle. Owning multiple of the same token within one tier will increase the likelihood of you being chosen within that tier. So I've got a 7 in 1,732 chance. Yeah, that's not bad. Dividing my chances by 7, got like a 1 in 400 chance. One in 250 chance or something like that, whatever it is. And then I got a chance in the blue, 1 in 575 chance, because I have one of the blue. There's 575 entries. So that's pretty cool. This isn't the only thing that you're being entered in. I think this is for this drop, this is what you're entering for. But there's many more raffles and entries to come over the course of his career. Let's see here. So this was open for 4 weeks, and there's 4 days left. Upon completion of the raffle, the Gold Evolve NFT will automatically be sent to the wallet address that owns the card selected as the winner. How nice. And if you have one of the gold NFTs, whether you bought it or whether you won it, those are all the benefits and perks you get with it. You get to personally speak with the player. You get all kinds of memorabilia and ticket draws, guaranteed endorsement, dealing with rewards and shit like this, collectibles, whatever. Actually, that official physical LaMelo Ball gold collectible card is probably worth as much money as you're paying for this NFT, to be honest. I'm not sure who's making that card. Is it a Panini card? It says official. So official means official. I'm not sure what that means. Could be something good, right? So I'm pretty jazzed about this. So I'm basically in 2 separate raffles. There was some really other interesting information about this. Let me find it here. So the Forge is coming up. It says that's an exclusive destination where owners can utilize tokens in order to complete puzzles and receive bonus tokens or traits. Now, this is what's cool. The redeemable traits. Redeemable traits facilitate the connection between physical objects and an NFT. Winners of physical objects will have a trait added to their token. They will have the choice to redeem the physical object by signing a transaction and submitting their shipping address, or to hold on to their trait. Once the redeemable trait is used, it will disappear from their card. Owners will be able to list and sell their tokens with these additional traits on the secondary markets like OpenSeas. So if you win raffles and things and they get attached to your card, they're going to be visibly attached to your NFT card here, and it'll add value to it on the secondhand market. So I mean, they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff with this. This seems pretty cool. It's certainly more exciting than just having an NFT with nothing else to show for it. So when you go to your wallet here, you can look at your NFTs. These are the ones that I own. You can click on him, I think. Oh no, I think I have to look at him on a different page, in a different place. This is just connecting for the purpose of entering the raffle, I think. So this is what I was reading about here. Each collectible has level up capabilities based on the outcome of real life events, like Rookie of the Year announcement, which he was announced Rookie of the Year recently, just right after this, right during this NFT launch, actually. As LaMelo's career evolves, so will the collection, with dynamic integrations to stats and milestones. Fans holding certain NFTs will win highly curated memorabilia and exclusive experiences. You know what else is interesting is when you enter the drop, it costs you money to enter the drop. So owning the NFTs wasn't enough. You had to verify through a Ethereum Ethernet transaction here. And that cost me $48 in gas fees to enter the raffle. So that gas fee will fluctuate. So $48 for 8 entries. That came out to about $6 an entry, right? So it cost me money to enter this raffle, believe it or not. A lot of the folks in the Discord are pretty pissed off about that, I noticed. But hey, I mean, I don't know how this stuff works or why it has to be that way, or I don't know whether I should be mad or not be mad. All I know is I'm going with the flow, and I'm not going to have spent money on these things and then not enter or participate in these drawings and raffles. So it looks like 1,732 people, or there's 1,700 entries into the Mars one, when in fact 6,500 were actually minted. So a good number of the people are not entering the raffle, at least as of right now. 1,700 out of 6,500. And of the blue, only 575 entered out of 1,300. So nobody wants to spend the money on the gas fees, which, hey, cool. I mean, if let it be, I'm going to hope I get lucky and come out on top and get, man, imagine if I got a gold. So that's a $10,000 prize right here. So, I mean, I don't know what it costs on the secondary market now. I know it costs about $8,000 to buy firsthand. I'm just assuming it's worth at least 10 grand by now, especially because he was awarded Rookie of the Year. And so now this is a Rookie of the Year evolve. Because this gold one was only going to evolve if he ever wins Rookie of the Year, and he did. He did after this was launched, but during the drop, during the 4-week, during the sale. So it probably would have been smart to pick one of these up, to be honest. One of the gold ones, man. If you can afford eight grand on a freaking NFT. Okay. Oh man, you know what, Joe? I'm kind of over the watches, bro. The watch community is full of a bunch of fucking dickheads, bro. Everybody in the watch community is a fucking dickhead, and I'm kind of over it. Archie Luxury's a cocksucker. Most everybody is in that community. Most of the people in his chat, most of his viewers, most of the people who have their own watch shows, they're a bunch of fucking dickheads, bro. I'll do my watch show at my leisure with my with a couple of my pals, Clivers and Bud the Stud. And when they're available, we'll hang out and bullshit about watches every now and then. You know, on our own schedule, on our own topics. We'll talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. but yeah, man. You know, fuck the watch community. It's the asshole community. That's what it is. Just like Charles, what's his name? Charles Wallingdor. What's that guy's name that has the cigar channel? He used to be in the watch community. Charles Wallendorf, that cool black dude that smokes cigars and collects watches. Yeah, he said the same thing, man. So it took me a couple of years to figure it out too, Joe. So, all right. Besides, man, I'm putting bigger money in these than in watches, man. My NFT collection's worth more than my watches by now. So let's see here. Okay. So I think I beat this LaMelo Ball collectibles with a dead horse. 4 days left to figure out how to join the drop. And there you go. I'm going to wait until mine collects some traits. I might just hold them so I get better chances of entering raffles like it looks like I am. And I'll go with that. The next one I want to bring up, the next NFT I'm going to go over is Draftkings. DraftKings. So DraftKings. You know what? I didn't want to wait. I looked at the Tom Brady Platinum Premier and I ended up buying one. So I bought one for $695. Yes, I did it. I forked out the big bucks and I bought a Tom Brady Platinum Premier Preseason Access Pass for $695. So now I got the three that I want. Now I got them all, baby. And I got the Premier, the Platinum one. I mean, not the Carbon on the Tom Brady. And the reason I did that was because the price differential wasn't that far off. When you look at the Tom Brady and what it was going for, there you go. They actually came down a little bit. So I figured if I'm going to buy one of these, I'm going to buy the Platinum, because it might have some access to a slightly better NFT, you know, one that's more limited out of 2,500 versus 5,000. It might have some additional perks to it later down the road. That differential of 60, 70, 80 bucks, whatever I paid, I think it'll translate into more money later. So we'll see. I think these NFTs here are going to fluctuate up and down in value, and that's going to depend on the market. But what's going to happen is that once DraftKings starts defining what these NFTs really are and what NFTs you're really going to get access to with these, I think people are going to flip out. Trust me, people are going to flip the fuck out, and they're going to be like, oh shit, I could have bought that for, $600 or whatever. I think they're going to make a mistake if they don't get in on it now. And I think the people who are forking out the big bucks are realizing that. So we'll see what happens. The upcoming drops, Tony Hawk. I'm not into collecting any skateboarding memorabilia or anything, but I think I certainly will participate in the drops. And if I can, I'll try to recoup some money by flipping some of this so that it will help pay for the expensive Tom Brady that I just bought. So here's what the preseason access pass gets you in a nutshell, I guess. I was looking for something that said something, but this is what I'm mainly interested in here, not the access to the private Discord community. Not really so much that, but the first bullet point here where it says preferential access to a future autograph drop. That's it. That's it. So I kept looking at this. I kept thinking about this, and I kept reading what it is that you're buying, and it's called a preseason access pass, right? Think about what it's called. It's called a preseason access pass. So you're getting access to something, access to a future drop. So this NFT you're buying isn't really, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really the NFT that you're actually buying. This seems like you're buying a ticket. This looks like you're buying an electronic ticket to get the NFT that you're going to get one day. So you're not even buying the goddamn thing for $700 here. All right. You're going to get a chance to buy it for $700, and then you're going to probably have to buy it for, maybe it's going to cost $1,000 or $500 the next, whatever that drop's going to be in the future. It's not going to be free. That's for sure. It's going to cost me money. Who knows what it's going to cost? So they're kind of like, they're not letting you know everything that you're getting. At least I don't think so. So I didn't want to miss out. I didn't want to have, I didn't want to, I basically FOMO'd into the Tom Brady. I did not want to miss out on whatever future access drops would be coming, basically, put it that way. Makes sense? And it isn't like a whole bunch of players I missed out on. I did get lucky, and I capitalized on a Derek Jeter for $12. That $12 Jeter moment is going for how much right now? That pass? That $12 Jeter pass is going for $144. And I actually have a low mint one, like a 580 mint. So if you go to a low edition mint like mine, my $12 pass is actually worth about, I'd go with the lowest one here, $199, $200. $200. 200. How high did that LaMelo Ball gallery auction reach? Oh, I was watching that. Right. And I'll be honest, I don't remember. I should have made a note of it. I forgot about that auction. I forgot what that auction was for. It wasn't for, it was for a gold NFT plus some perks. You know what? I don't remember. Do you remember what the auction was for? Because you can buy the gold NFTs. I forgot exactly what the auction was. So there it is, man. I FOMO'd into Jeter. That's for sure. I mean, not Jeter, Brady. I FOMO'd Brady. And I'll get in on Tony Hawk, try to flip him. I definitely want to get in on Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is going to be coming. Is there anybody else announced besides Tiger Woods? I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. But, you know, as they add more exciting people on here, you know, they must have a lot of people lined up for this. And the reason I say that is because these drops are happening pretty frequent. You know, if they only had a handful of these people signed off at a time to participate, of these athletes, they wouldn't be doing these drops every day, every week. They'd be doing it like once a month, once every couple of months, because they'd be short on athletes. But it doesn't appear that they're short on athletes, because once they kicked off this platform, it seems like they've got a pretty frequent showing here. Where are the drops at? So you had, I mean, these all happened really quickly. You had Tom Brady, you had Wayne Gretzky, and then you had the two tennis ladies, Naomi and Simone. And then Dieter just dropped. And now you're going to have back-to-back Tuesday. So after the long holiday here on Tuesday, they're going to do, what do you call it? A drop here for Tony Hawk. So that's cool. Oh, for my LaMelo Ball. 3,300. 3,300. Hey, speaking of Panini, let's switch to Panini then. Panini. Let me see, where's Panini at? Speaking of Panini, let me switch over there. Man, you know, I was watching Business Jeremy's channel, and that's crazy. Did you guys see that only one person completed the Green Prism Challenge? Is that wild? How is that even? Dude, that is the wildest thing ever. So this challenge right here that expired, the Tatis Jr., only one person freaking completed the challenge, man. So it's a 1-of-1 card. What a lucky bastard, huh? Only one fucking guy completed the challenge. Is that amazing? So it's a 1-of-1 card. Man, that blows me away. That blows me away. He made himself he minted himself a 1-of-1 card. That is wild. That is wild. isn't it? That makes me wish I was doing the baseball challenges now, but I mean, I wasn't doing any of them. See, I didn't complete any of them, you see? I concentrated on the baseball, on the basketball only, because it's costing me a lot of money to do all these challenges, and it did pay off for me. And as far as the UFC goes, same thing. When I saw the Khabib reward challenge, I said, "Oh man, I'm completing that one for sure. For sure, I'm completing that one just because it's Khabib." But other than that, I didn't want to complete any other challenges there. And I don't think anybody completed the Green Prism Ice Parallel Challenge other than one person, because that must have been the only person that bought packs. These packs are going to end in 1 day and 10 hours, and they're not going to sell out. And I bought 2 packs to hodl. I wouldn't have bought them if I could go back in time, but I didn't open them. And man, as far as the challenge, you can tell by the challenge only being completed by one person, that pretty much kind of tells you that nobody bought these at all. I don't think anybody bought these at all. I mean, there's a few on the market. There's a few on the market, right? But for one person to complete the challenge, that's wow. That's pretty crazy. I mean, they'll eventually keep bringing those packs on the market, I'm assuming, to eventually sell them all. Because if they burned them, which I don't think they'll do, then these cards will be pretty rare because most of the packs will be getting burned. So I don't think that's the case. I'm not sure if these green ones are even selling, to be honest. I'd have to really want to dig into the sales history. So only who was interested? No, I got like 8. I got 8 offers. Oh, you mean this guy in the 1-and-1? Yeah, isn't that crazy? On my LaMelo ball, I got about 8 or 9 offers. They kept beating each other by, whatever, $10 or something. But yeah, sorry, man. 3,200 for my number 1 LaMelo. Yeah, I don't think so. If you look at the recent sales and you look at that LeBron James that sold recently, check it out. Look, let's just say the silver, the LeBron James reward, right? The silver reward for LeBron James. There was 98 of that, I think, made. Okay. There's no way that LeBron is worth more than my LaMelo. My LaMelo is going to be worth way more than that LeBron number 1 in that silver challenge. First of all, mine's out of 62 versus 94. And the second point is that you had to go through several challenges to get that LaMelo, not just one. So it was that much harder to get. So I think whatever somebody would place the value of LaMelo number 1 in the silver challenge, LeBron's number 1 silver challenge reward, I would say my LaMelo ball is worth a good percentage more than that one. So yeah, in case you're watching, you don't know, I actually pulled the number 1 mint on the Master Challenge LaMelo ball. I mean, how lucky can I get? That's about as lucky as I can get, I guess. In the NFT world, that's probably about as lucky as I'm ever going to get right here. I don't think it's only out of 62. I thought it was 64 or 62. So, I mean, I don't think I'll get any luckier than this ever again in the NFT world. Will I ever pull another number one? And if I do, it's still not a number one as good as this number one, because this is from a master challenge. So it would be tough for me to top this accomplishment right here, for sure. I don't think I can top this. I think this is going to be my most infamous NFT pull in my personal history. And then I took it off the market so nobody can make offers on it no more. So, yeah. And I'm just going to hold these. I'm not going to do nothing with them. And see what happens. Hopefully as long-term holders, we don't lose out on this platform. Let's take a look at some prices on some things. I've been curious about a couple of things. Like, for example, I'm curious about Conor McGregor and what he's going for. It's been a long time since I checked this stuff, and I kind of just wanted to do that. Kind of wanted to bounce all over different NFT marketplaces and check them out. So we did LaMelo Ball. We did Draftkings. Now let's mess with Panini a little bit. And let me make my screen bigger too. So the globals, these global ones here. Oh, look at that. Someone's bidding $101. $101 is exactly what I paid for mine. I remember when I was doing the live stream and I was looking at them and they were $50. And I said, oh man, if I don't buy one for $50 tonight, I'm going to regret it. And I think it was the very next day I went in and bought one for $100. It doubled like that. It doubled to $100 and never came below $100 after it touched 100. But you know what? I caught it right when they first went to $100. And what's the good thing about that? If there is a good thing about that, I'll show you. The only good thing about catching it right at the beginning is that my Conor McGregor, I got a pretty good mint number. For $100, I got number 50, straight number 50. That's a nice number to have. That's a good mint number, just clean number 50. And it's a low one. If you look at the low ones now, they're going for a lot more than $100. You wouldn't be able to touch a 50 for $100 right now. So that was kind of cool. And I did the same thing with this one. You see here, that's a number 52 for $25. So I grabbed those right. But that's all I got. I've only got 3 Conors. I should have gone in and bought 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I didn't. And I've been spending my money on packs, big time. And then as far as Mr. Khabib goes, you guys have a lot of Khabibs or not? Khabibs, I didn't buy any Khabibs. Khabibs were all pulls. Oh, so that's pretty good. Look at the global icon Khabib. Only 166 were completed. That's good. That made it a more of a rare card than the 199 card. So that's good. That 199 card's worth a lot of money. Look at how much the 199 card's worth. I bet you the global is too. But check out Khabib. I mean, Khabib's worth some bucks, man. The 199 card. Look, see, 75 bid is the lowest bid. Okay, 75. Oh, people want 300 bucks. People want 250 for his global. Wow. Wow, that was a good reward card. That was worth doing. And see, the 199 card's worth 100 bucks. 100 bucks, 125 bucks for the 199 card. So, but you know, I mean, it's still not too much for the star players. I mean, these guys are the stars on here. I bet you these will just keep going up. What if these go up to basketball card prices? You know? So you kind of want to make sure you own one or two. That's the one I wish I had, the tie-dye Khabib. Now, you know what? I could open packs. I got tie-dye packs and hope for a Khabib. I got some tie-dye packs. How many do I got? 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. I got 8 tie-dye packs. You know, I'll probably be able to sell one of these tie-dye packs for more than what one of those Khabibs is worth. I'll bet you these tie-dye packs, I'll be able to sell these for 250 bucks or more, which is basically what a Conor McGregor or a Khabib will go for. So I think it'd be silly to open up a pack because I'm pretty sure those packs. What do you think, right? Yeah, 500 on 500. That's a top card, man. The first serial, the last. Man, LaMelo Ball's a kid. Isn't he still a teenager? Is he 19 or is he gone into 20? Is he 20 yet? He might be 20. But yeah. Those are the only UFC packs I've got. Tie-dye. I don't have any other UFC packs, unfortunately. Damn, I wish I bought more. I mean, I don't think there's anything I wish I didn't buy on pack-wise. I wish I bought more packs of everything. I have a lot of NBA packs. These are all NBA packs. I have a lot of NBA packs. I have a crap ton of NBA packs. $10 base packs. I just wish I did that with UFC. And I wish I did that with I wish I did that with UFC. Basically. You know, there hasn't been any new challenges upcoming either. So I wonder what Panini's going to be doing here soon. So we're in September. We're about midway September. It's going to be September 12 and 13 coming up next week. And we're looking for more gold UFC packs, right? We're looking for UFC Gold and UFC Gold Prism. Man, that's where I'm ready to put some money in. I'm ready to put some money in some UFC Gold and Gold Prism packs. One of ones, Dutch auction on UFC. And I'm cool with NBA, man. If they want to chill in NBA for a while, I'm cool on NBA for a while, man, because I killed it on the NBA. That's for sure. And then NFL. What are they going to do with NFL? Are they going to start us off with NFL or not? That's the next thing is NFL. I'm going to get a little crazy in NFL for sure. And these were my 2 1-of-1s that I drew on the baseball packs. Dutch auction. Those are the 2 that I pulled. Wow, I can't believe he minted himself a 1-of-1 Tatis on a green prism rewards challenge. Is that sick? Congratulations to that dude. Sick, dude. I could consider myself a whale. I don't know about that. Maybe a big fish, but maybe a whale in certain things. But I don't know. Not really, bro. Dude, have you seen what some of this shit sells for? Let me remind you. Let me remind you so you know what my piddly collection is worth. Where's it at? Look at these auctions right here, man. Do you remember seeing these ever? I don't think you're a whale unless you own one of these, bro. Or at least, even if you don't want it, that you can afford to bid on one of these. So, I mean, and you know, these things sell like crazy. Like every one of them sells for whatever it sells for. So there's whales out there, man. But they're not buying. They're not buying Prism blockchain NFTs like we are, man. They're buying this stuff, right? I guess this is the mini whale stuff. What we're doing. Yeah, I'd like to know what some of these people do to be able to afford this shit. Like what do they do to be able to afford this shit? That's for your wife not to say anything when you spend $100,000 on one NFL patch star autograph. I mean, fuck. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money. Are any of these live? These are all going live in 10 hours in the morning, or the next day in morning. So Monday morning. Yeah. Yeah. I would say I'm more of an addict than I am a whale. I'm a addict, crazy gambler more than I am a whale. That might be more of an accurate description. I think a whale would be more assuming you know what you're doing. I'm just freaking doing. So football's coming next. Let me see here. I think okay. Panini, done with Panini. Let me see if I'm going to go on something else here. Let's check out another set of NFTs we got here. Let's look at the Let's look at the poker. Let's look at the poker one. So they announced that there was an announcement of an upcoming drop. It had pictures of it. It showed what it was going to be. It showed the cards that were in it, what was in the drop. And it was a little bit of an odd drop. It wasn't normal in that some of the offerings were slightly different. I can't exactly stipulate to you exactly what the differences were, but there were some differences. It was kind of an odd drop. And then they took it away and it just says coming soon. So I don't know what they decided to do. They changed the verbiage on it. But there has been 3, 4, 5, 7 drops, and I've participated in 6 of the 7 drops, I think. I missed the first drop, I believe. And I participated in 6 of the 7 of these drops. I'm heavily invested in this platform. I got some big money in this platform. I took some chances on this, and I'll tell you what, this is definitely a high risk NFT platform. Of all the NFTs I'm in, this is definitely the highest risk one that I've put my money in. And I mean, I put big money in here too. The reason why I say it's highest risk is because it's freaking poker moments, man. There's never been any collectible poker anything like ever. Not that I know of. So it's not baseball. It's not basketball. You know, theoretically, there isn't a market for it. So this is a market being created for it. So so rather than baseball collectors or basketball collectors buying these, poker collectors buying these, you don't have poker collectors buying these, right? These are basically, I think, being bought by NFT collectors. I happen to be one that likes poker. I don't collect poker things, but now I do. But it isn't like there's poker collectors out there that were looking for these poker NFTs. You feel me? So I think the market here is going to be much, much more niche. And I'm definitely gambling hardcore here, like I'm playing poker with my money when I'm buying these things. Some of you know that I actually entered a silent auction for on June 24th. You see this card right here for silent auction, legendary hollow auction. I actually won that auction on June 24th. So I paid a few $1,000 for that card. So that wasn't playing no games, man. No playing no games. You know, I wanted Scotty Nguyen and I got the legendary hollow. Where's that at? Let's take a look at that one. Yeah, might as well. Let's have some fun and take a look at it. Let's see if I have it on the collection or for sale. They don't have a great way of sorting these yet. So, oh, and you know what? I wanted just to give you an idea. Let me show you something here before I go into that. Let me show you something that's going to actually impress you. Right? So look at some of my current sales. My last 2 sales, you see what I sold? Base pack release 2. Look how much the last one sold for. $350. Someone gave me $350 for that pack. And just 5 weeks, 6 weeks prior, 5 weeks prior, I sold an identical pack for just $124.50. How much did I pay for those 2 packs? $50 each. And then I sold another one 2 days before that for $124.50. So I paid $150 for those 3 packs that I sold for $600. 150 into $600. You see that? So I want you to show you that's real. That's real. So yeah. I thought that would kind of impress you. So now if I take a look at but these prices of these things, they're going all over the place. So I'm not going to kid you. The prices on these, that's why I said this is very high risk. These are my highest risk NFTs because they're going all over the place. The prices for these things. So let me see, which one is my my grail? Is this it? That's my grail right here. It's minted out of 5. I've got edition mint number 2 out of 5. So this is my grail piece. And you know what? I might as well play it. Might as well play it. Why not, man? We're having fun. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. So Scotty Nguyen. I love Scotty Nguyen, man. You guys don't know who Scotty Nguyen is. I mean, what are you going to say? He's a great poker player. He's got a wonderful personality. I think the dude is just tops, man. I'm pretty sure the sound is working on this.
Action's going to be on Scotty. Here we go. Peeks down at a big hand, ace, queen of spades.
A monster hand here. He raised it to 300,000.
Now, behind him is Rocky. He's also got a big hand, ace, jack.
1.2 million.
And look at this. The grinder made it 1.2 million to go here. So big fireworks on the first hand of heads up play.
One hand, right, baby?
Right, baby.
Guy says one hand. Is that what you want? That could well happen, Vince.
One hand, right, baby.
Unprecedented on the World Poker Tour. The first hand of the heads up.
Oh, I'm on, baby.
I call it.
Here we go. First hand. Wow. What a freaky thing to happen. Ace queen versus ace jack of the very first hand. Unprecedented.
Well, unbelievable action here on hand number 1. Grinder, without hesitation, called another $2.1 million with the ace jack. Wow. Here comes the flop. Well, it's king 9 deuce. So far, so good for Scotty. Right now, he just got to dodge a jack.
Crazy times for Scotty Nguyen. Will it be his time on the World Poker Tour? Will this be his day? Here comes the turn.
Well, that's a 10 of spades. That gives Scotty the nut flush draw.
Yes, it does.
Now, the only way the grinder can win this spot, he has to make an ace high straight. He's got to catch a queen. He must make the exact nuts the best hand possible if he wants to stay alive in this tournament. Wait a minute. This guy is taking the microphone.
You know, it don't matter what the last card is. You know, it's this man right here. I have to give him credit. You know, this young man right here. He can play. The last couple of years, he showed the world. He can come out and play some poker and deal with a big boy.
It's not even over yet. I love this. All right. I like what he said. A lot of heart right there. But it's all coming down to this card. What's it going to be?
If it's not a queen, Scotty's going to win.
He's done it.
Scotty's making ace high flush to take this table.
How sweet that is, baby.
Let's hear it for the champion of the World Poker Open, Scotty Nguyen.
Yeah, that's cool. Man, I'll be there one day. I'll be there one day playing that. So there you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The fact that some of my stuff sold for that much is actually very promising, to be quite honest. It's very promising. I've got a couple of packs up for sale for $900, $800. Those I don't think I'll ever open. I've got lots of legendary moments for sale for thousands and hundreds. And I'm just going to let them sit there until they eventually sell. I figure the market's got to come up sometime. Or not. It's the chances I'm taking. I'd like to see this. You know, all of these NFT platforms, I wish there was a better way for them to get promoted. It doesn't seem like any of them get promoted well enough at all, to be honest. You know, I mean, not even the Panini one. I mean, none of them really get promoted all too well. So I'm not sure how they're going to overcome that and better the marketing. I'll tell you what, the marketing, the people in charge of marketing for these companies, they've got a tough job. But at the same time, they've got a lot of work to do. So it's not like they can complain about not having work. They got to figure out how to bring NFTs to the marketplace, to the public image, to the public eye, for people to get attracted to these, to see them, to want them. I mean, fuck, just to see them. You can't even see them, man. They're not, there's no advertisements for these things. They're not in magazines. I haven't seen TV commercials. So it's strictly seems like they're solely in the hands of the crypto / NFT customer. So hey, maybe we're all the ones that are going to benefit from these by being the early ones in. So that's just a good reason to hodl. So I'll be waiting for the next drop, whenever that's going to be, for this Theta Poker network. And I'll just be buying some more packs. That's what my plan is. I don't think I'll open any packs at this point. I've got a lot of moments already, a lot of good ones. I think I basically just want to. I mean, I'll open a few. Hell, man, if they're gonna have new moments to view, then I want to watch them. But yeah, we'll mess around with them again in due time. Any other NFTs we want to check out? Let's check out another platform here too. I got another platform we can go over. On a Saturday night. Let me see here. So the Wax market, the Wax blockchain, seems like it's gone down quite a bit because of the Wax price, I guess, right? So when crypto comes back up, I suppose it'll help bring these listings back up. Is that how this works? The Tops baseball. Have any of you guys been scared that the inception drop would hurt the value of your Tops baseball cards? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be a little honest here. And I guess those of you guys who have the new Inception cards might not like it, but I think those new Inception cards look like shit. Does anybody agree or disagree with me? Hey, I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish I got them. I tried to get in on the drop, and I didn't get in on it. And I wish I spent $5,000 on them if I could. But regardless of what I wish and all that, the cards look like shit, don't they? I hands down, without a doubt, would prefer to have one of these here that I'm looking at versus one of those Inception cards. And you know, just being frank, you can't compare Panini with these at all. I mean, those aren't even licensed. So these Topps Series 1 cards on the Wax platform, in my opinion, these are little gold treasures. Look, if the Inception cards came out and they looked hot, but you know what the Inception cards remind me of? The frickin' Panini Marvel cards, man. Panini Marvel or Panini High Voltage. They look like crap, bro. They look like crap. So, I mean, look at these. These cards. I like these. I like these cards. And we got a variety of them. They're not all Inception. They're different variety. Lots of variety. Lots of variety. And the fact is, these are Series 1. These are Series 1. These aren't going to vanish. And you can't pretend these didn't get existed. You can't pretend these never were minted. These are certainly the cream of the crop. These are certainly the cream of the crop. So this Otani card was listing as high as around 2,100. So I think because the wax price has depreciated somewhat, the listing of the card price has come down with it. I'm going to be honest, I still don't quite understand that, because I don't get it. If the card's worth 2,000, it's worth 2,000. It would be worth more or less wax. You know, if wax value goes down, then it would require more wax to buy it at 2,000. Vice versa. So I just don't get how the wax price is affecting these, but it is. Somehow it is. And that's one thing that I can say that is a benefit on the Panini blockchain, is that the Panini blockchain isn't tied to any cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, it's tied to the US dollar, which makes the price of the cards stable. If anything, it makes them inflationary, so that they go up against the dollar when the dollar devalues over time. And this theoretically is the same. However, there's an added element to it, and that added element is there's a variable of a wax component crypto involved in the pricing. So it isn't one component, it's a 2-component price. And that I guess that's subjugating us to these fluctuations without me exactly understanding why. So all I can say is, if you're in the mood for selling, Wait until there's a bump up in crypto. Wait until Bitcoin's at an all-time high, and then you're going to see these cards pump up 10%, 15%, and then sell your cards. You know? I'm surprised the Mike Trouts aren't as worth as much as the Otanis or more. You guys got any good baseball cards worth talking about? There's a number 2. I got a number 2 right here. Pete Alonso, Brandon Nimmo. That's a good card, number 2. My lowest mints. If I go lowest mint, that's my grail right there. I have a number 1 pack, a number 1 mint number 1 pack of the final week jumbo, the one that has the Mike Trouts in them. 1 of 1,000, man. And look at that. Only 581 have been opened. So there's still a lot of Mike Trouts in these. That's a good pack right there. I got this pack up for sale for I don't know, $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000. I'm not going to reduce the price either. I've got it up there for something like that, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. So hopefully that sells one day for big money like that. And then that's the only number 1 I got. Isn't that crazy though? I mean, I've got 1,200 cards that mostly were pulled from packs, and out of 1,200 pulls, I didn't get any number 1s. I crafted a number 1 redo pack, but I did not even pull a single freaking number 1 mint out of 1,200 cards. And this is kind of interesting to see. Out of 1,200 cards, that's what it says right here. 1,184. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 number 2s, 3 number 3s. You see that? Not very many under 10. Not very many cards under 10. You'd think you'd pull more than that buying so many packs. But I did pull some jersey cards. I got a few jersey cards, actually. My number 10, Yuli, this is a jersey card. That's a jersey card right there. But I mean, that's not like a big player he's not worth much. I got a few jersey cards. I got a number 14 Dodgers. I got 2 Dodgers jersey cards. Both of these team cards. The number 14 Hernandez is showing on both of these. So I got 2 of those. That's a good jersey card for the team. For number 14. So a few more. I got a few more too. Oh, I got an Otani number 13. I didn't know that. Ooh, that's a good mint. Number 13 mint, Otani. Ooh, I didn't know I had that. Ooh, I'm curious what he's worth. Let's take a look at that. Number 13, Otani. I want to see what he's worth. And that would be uncommon. Uncommon card. Lowest mint. Oh, man, look at that. That's $1,000 card. Shit, that's $1,000 card. Oh, I had no idea I even had a low mint Otani like that. That's $1,000 card. Interesting. Let me see what other Otanis I got. Yeah, mint number 13. Wow. Mint number 44. That's pretty good too. Double digit. That one's probably going to be worth some money too. And mint number 44. Top 10% mint. That's going to be a good one. Matter of fact, I want to see what that one's worth too. Just curious now. Top 10% in the what do they call that one? What would I oh, event exclusive. In that I'm looking for lowest mint, and I'm looking for like 40 in the 40s. $500. Nice. $500. Oh, we got some good cards here then. So, yeah, I mean, you know, if I had a choice between having 1,200 cards in these ones that I got, or trading these for 1,200 of the new Inception, man, I think I'd keep these. I mean, actually, of course, I'd keep these. Trout. See how many fish I got. Oh, I got a 19 Trout. There you go. That's going to probably be worth $500 too. A 19 Mike Trout. Uncommon. Man, too bad I don't have any I don't have like any rare Mike Trouts. Just one of his 1950s, and that's it. At least I got a few of him. Man, I can't believe I didn't pull any really good Mike Trouts. At least I got one good Otani, but like I didn't pull any good Mike Trouts. That's pretty disappointing. So I got a number 19 and a number 67 and a 64. I got 3 decent mints on those uncommons. 19, 64, and 67. Let's see what those are worth. Those are probably going to be worth a pretty penny, to be honest. That's Trout. And we're looking for lowest mint. And around number 19. $1,000. Man, that looks like it's a man, definitely worth $1,000. It looks like it's even worth more than that. There's not that many up here for sale in that zone. I'm gonna say that's too much. I'm gonna say $1,000 would be safe to say. And then the ones in the 60s. Oh, there's not that many up for market, to be honest. Those are listed for $1,000 also. 700. Here's one for 700. But all the ones around it are pretty expensive. Oh, there aren't that many on the low end, man. People are hodling these things. Wow. Wow, those 3 cards are basically worth $1,000 a piece. Those are better than the Otanis. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Let's go back to that. Those 3 Trouts alone are worth $1,000 a piece. Just because of their mint number. You know, when you try to add individual, I mean, that's adding $3,000 to my market value. You know, it says right here that I have $440 worth of Mike Trouts. I mean, well, shit, these 3 alone are worth, you know, $2,700. So I certainly have really, this Mike Trout's only worth $10? Oh, opening day, there's 5,000 of these. So the Mike Trout opening days are worthless. Not that one. These 2 opening days. Those are worthless. That goes to show you that a 5,000 mint count is worthless. It's utterly worthless. It makes you wonder how moments on Top Shot even sell that many moments. How are there even that many people to buy that many moments? You know what I mean? Top Shot moments? Aren't they like out of freaking 40,000 and shit? Man, think about that now. Think about how a Mike Trout going up to 5,000 diluted the price down to $9 from $90. Why would Top Shot even have 40,000 moments? 40,000 mint counts. Fuck, that shit's overvalued. That shit is grossly overvalued on Top Shot. Think about that. That's the only platform we haven't gone over. All right. I'm going to call the stream. That was a pretty good MarketPlace review, man. I needed to do that. You know, I needed to take the time to sit down and go through the collections and go through some of the key players and some of the key cards and kind of see what direction things are going. So it looks fair. Everything looks pretty fair. I think it's a hodl environment, and you just want to participate in the drops and pick up new things. So I'm going to call it a stream. Good luck to you guys. Good luck on your pulls. Good luck on your cues. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. And have a good rest of your weekend until I see you next time. Goodbye.